Hey guys, Vervic here. I know, face cam, something different. I don't know. We'll see what happens here, but for the meantime, today we'll be doing 5 types of Robloxians on Roblox. So we'll have a little list here. We have ODers, online daters, we have developers, we have traders, we have noobs, and we have role players. Had to go check back because I just forgot about the list. Anyways, let's continue our journey. So we're gonna start out with developers. Obviously, we gotta start out with Stickmaster because you know why not? He's a pretty big guy. If I could just type in his name, and we already got a fail right there, guys. Don't worry about it. So a developer is someone who pretty much just makes games on Roblox or helps other people with games. Typically, they make games, either with scripting or with building. And obviously, he's made many games. I think his most famous game, obviously, is Natural Disaster Survival. And there's more other games we can look at. We can look at Meep City. We can look at Jailbreak. I mean, if you think about it, developers are what made Roblox. They've really expanded and they've evolved Roblox into what it is right now, and hopefully it'll continue this way. Another person I'd like to show is a friend of mine. His name is Zed Gaming. He's a pretty cool guy. If you guys don't know what tycoons are, he's the guy who actually invented the tycoons, and he's the guy who's continuing to make tycoons and make them better, and he's making a new kit, which is awesome, guys. So just want you guys to know that. And he's a developer, and developers can actually make mad Robux. Don't get me wrong, they can. They can make mad Robux. Like some can get 100,000 to a million to some people even get 300 million for some reason. I don't know where, they just do. And once you reach a certain level, there's a thing called DevX. DevX is where you can exchange Robux for real life cash. People do that all the time. Developers do it all the time. I actually was a developer back in the days, and I was gonna DevX, but I decided not to and save my money, save my Robux instead. But I decided to donate some Robux to Roblox to a few friends of mine just to help them out a little bit. And obviously you can see developer exchange, short for it, it's short for DevX and everything. And you can create games, earn money. You're almost there, blah 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 blah. I mean, look at that. You can get 100,000 for $350. 300 million, yeah, 300 million Robux for $1,050,000. I mean, obviously the currency changes. You could be in Israel, you could be in China, you could be, I don't know, in Britain. So our next person is gonna be actually a trader. A great example of a trader is Merly. Merly is someone who made Trade Hangout, and Trade Hangout is a game where people actually go there to hang out and trade games, or not games, limiteds actually. As you can see, he owns Trade Hangout and Trade Hangout NBC. NBC stands for non-BC Builders Club user, but in order to trade you need Builders Club, so it's kind of a no-brainer obviously. So I don't know. And traders just trade items, limiteds. They by trading them, and when people buy limiteds, the Roblox economy just kind of fluctuates. It's pretty interesting to watch. I'm not gonna lie, guys. And he's got a lot of items. He's got a domino crown. He's got pretty much 8 million wrap almost. And wrap is really what you do. It's recent average price. That's what wrap stands for. It's the recent average price of an item. Now limiteds are items like hats, faces, anything, gears, torsos, anything you can think of really on Roblox. So our next person or type of Robloxian will be the noobs. Now I got a friend of mine actually. You got a friend of me. I hope I typed his name right, but my friend is I don't know if he's a noob at all, but he's got the the logistics of a noob. A noob is pretty much someone who kind of I don't know they definitely dominate the community for sure, but they're like people who are brand new to the game and who don't pay real life cash. Alright, so he's got a bunch of free stuff right here. He's got a free car, free shirt, free hat, free helmet, free glasses, and free bumblebee. So pretty much everything is free here. That's pretty much the definition of a noob. Another noob could be or a typically common noob is a bacon hair. So bacon hairs are brand new people to Roblox, and they kind of just roll. They're just there. They're just there. So they're commonly there. And obviously, if you really want to think about it, we've all been noobs because we all started out at Roblox one time. And so our next person is our role players, and role playing is actually a very common based community. It's very wide community. And a common thing are war groups actually. So we'll do World War What could we do? What could we do, guys? We could do the British Army, maybe. I mean, or actually, better yet, actually, I know a couple. USA. It's a role-playing group. People role-play on there. Fun fact, guys. Groups that have over 100k members are considered super clans, and super clans are just massive groups of members. So we'll look at this first one right here, and it's the United States of America, otherwise known as USA, and right here. Already here, guys, we have 45 players on the game. They're all role-playing, and we can look at the ranks, and they have president, vice president, so forth. That should be Pence. That should be Trump. Obviously, it's not because it's Roblox and all, cabinet and so forth. So it's pretty interesting to see what happens here with groups like these. And you also have games too. If you think about it, all games but FPS are all role-playing games. I mean, we got adventure, building, comedy, fighting, horror, medieval, military, naval, RPG, sci-fi, sports, towns and city, and western. A good one to look at is actually medieval, and it's called Kingdom Life. Kingdom Life is a pretty good game, in my opinion. Obviously, you guys want to go in there and play yourself, go ahead. You do what you want to do, and you could just roleplay on there. So our last person, or typical Roblox game, will be the Oh Dear, an online dater. Now, so I've already taken into consideration, I'm looking up a group that a friend of mine owns, and it's called Solario, or something like that. Solorio, I don't know. And it's pretty much got a lot of Oh Dears, as we can see here. We got already a couple Oh Dears on the first page. Bam! Great example of Oh Dears. They wear the bucket hats. They always wear bucket hats, or most of them. Another thing I tend to notice with ODers is they wear, or two guys, well, not the guys, they typically wear kind of shirts that say obey, what was it, dope, and then Tokyo. It's pretty interesting to see how this works out, but Roblox doesn't allow ODing, which is online dating, and if you do that, you can get banned. People do it all the time, so it's just too much Roblox to handle, so they just let it go anyways. So we got a bunch of online daters. They take up a lot. If we were to okay guys, keep in mind, so we have 5 typical Robloxians. If we were to categorize all of them and so the percentage wise, they all break even pretty much. But I think the biggest community would probably be the noobs, because noobs are constantly being made. New accounts are looked as upon noobs. They're bacon hairs, right? So it's a no-brainer. And we can see with the ODers that they online date, and this one has a lot of friends that are ODers too. I mean, this guy, he's got the typical outfit with the the golden, not the golden, oh my gosh, not the diamond, oh my gosh, the ice outfit. It's just crazy to see all these ODers on Roblox, just online dating. Roblox High School is actually a pretty good group if you want to online date too, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys like. This is something new I'm gonna do in the future. I don't know, maybe, I'm not sure. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you later. Peace.